Is up, YouTube? Back again with another video. In this video, we have chest again, baby. And I'm gonna try going for a PR, or maybe, I don't know, I'll see how I'll feel today, but I'm gonna try going for a bench PR, baby. Let's get it, boys. What is up, YouTube? Back again with another video. In this video, we got chest day, and for the first exercise, we're going to be starting off with some bench press. So you can see I've got 60 kilos, and then I put on another 10 kilos each on either side, so it becomes 80 kilos. I'm currently warming up to a PR. I'm not sure whether it's going to be a single one rep PR or whether it's going to be consecutive reps or PR. But during this workout, I think I decided that I was going to go for consecutive reps. So with 100 kilos here, the most I'd ever done with 100 kilos around around like 3 or 4 reps at most. So I was excited to try that. But I was also uh sorry, I was also conflicted with myself because I thought, I could try going for a 1 rep PR and see where that takes me. But then I decided, let's see how 110 kilos moves, and then I decide on that. Because if 110 kilos moved really quickly, then I might have gone higher. So we have the rep right now. We're getting ready, setting up for the 110 kilos, making sure everything's correct, my form's correct. I like to have a repeatable setup every time I do bench. So I always bench the same way in the same time, same amount of speed, time on attention, everything. Anyways, now we go on to PR time. So 100 kilos, I was only able to do 4 reps ever in my whole career. So this will be a current PB of, well, let's see, we got 2 reps. Oh, just getting a bit difficult. 3 reps. Okay. 4 reps. Come on. 5 reps. Come on. 2 more. 6 reps. Or was that 5 reps? I'm not sure. And then I tried going for a 7th rep, but obviously, as you can see, I failed. So the way I like to bail is by tipping the weights to either side. And as you can see, it works most of the time. The guy behind me was nervous for me because he thought that I had injured myself or something. But then I mentioned to him that this is how I bail, and he was like worried. He was like, "Well, why are you doing it with a spotter?" Like, I normally bench by myself normally, so I'm normally alone. So I had to learn a way of getting rid of the weight, and yeah, that's really about it. So that was the PR. So I was able to get 2 more reps, 2 to 3 more reps than previous. After that, I decided to move on to 3 plates, and because this is a weight I'm working towards, I decided to do some static holds. So at the top position, I would lift the barbell up, and I'd keep it there for a solid 15 to 20 seconds. It's significantly helped me improve my bench press strength, especially in the past few weeks, and I found that it's extremely beneficial when you're trying to increase your bench press. So if your 1 rep max is 100 kilos, you should take 130% of that and do a static hold worth 15 to 20 seconds. And I'd say once or twice in one session, maybe once or twice a week, and your bench press surely will go up. Anyways, after that, we got a few chest flies, so machine chest flies. This time, it was the same weight as last time, 96 kilo, but last time I had only managed to get 6 to 7 reps. This workout, I tried to push myself, the progressive overload, and I got around 8 reps, give or take. This last rep was quite the struggle. I noticed a lot that in this workout, my form was a lot better than last time. Because the last time my form was a bit iffy. Even this time, it's not really that great, but we're still working towards that, and we're still trying to improve. So that's one thing that I need to keep in mind, my form, especially during chest flies. Anyways, after that first grueling set, I decided to do a drop set, and
I went for slightly lighter weight. I think it was 70 kilo or 64 kilo. I'm not really sure, but I went for a few reps of that, maybe five to be exact. I don't really remember. It was a few days ago. Really trying to push myself. I did one pulse rep and then I decided I didn't want to do anymore. Uh, I think the static holds definitely took a lot out of me. I was a lot of energy out of me, and I wasn't able to continue for much. So I was slightly weaker. But anyways, we still move. This was the third drop set till failure. I like doing chest flies till failure. That's the only time I really feel my chest. Like, just in general, I like training till failure. It's a really nice way to train. So yeah. After that, that was set number one. For set number two, I did the exact same thing. This time with slightly lighter weights. So I think it was instead of 96 kilo, it was 86 kilo, and I was working towards that 6 to 7 reps. I decided to take it much slower this time, trying to improve my form, trying to bend on the way down and extend on the way up. Make sure that I'm locking out every single rep, and yeah. So I think I got. Wait, I think this is rep number four, not rep number five. I'm not really sure. I wasn't keeping track while speaking to you guys, um, but yeah, kept pushing myself, making sure that my scapula is retracted. I like setting up the bench in a way where I'm not actually seated on the bench, but I'm kind of leaning against it. I find that it's better for me in general to do that. I feel more connection with my chest if I do that compared to if I sit normally, like how you would sit on this machine with the normal seated stance. But I find that this leaning standing stance has worked for me, and that's what I continue to do to like doing. So we have the second drop set. I think I went around the same weight as last time, so 64 kilo or 70 kilo. I'm not really sure. I tried going for a couple more reps, but I wasn't able to do it. So I went for a few pulse reps, and then we had, after finishing that set, I decided to do some incline bench as my third and final movement of the day. At this point, I was quite exhausted from the previous sets, especially from the bench press. The bench press takes a lot out of you. So you have to keep that in mind whenever you're programming your workouts. Your main compound lift may take a lot out of you, which may kind of spoil the rest of your workout, but it's what you gotta deal with. So I don't really do this PR stuff. Maybe once every 2 weeks, I'd rather do it, but that's about it. So for the incline bench press, I decided to go with 70 kilo. I knew this workout I was slightly more fatigued. Normally I do it with 75, but I decided to just go do it 70. And I tried to focus on my form a lot more, trying to, squeeze all the way up and slow it down on the way down. I got around 7 reps, I think. So this was the fifth one. Uh, Sixth rep. And then we have the seventh rep. Extremely difficult rep. Oh no, I went for an 8 rep was, so this is kind of a half rep, so it doesn't really count. But the issue with bench press is that unless you have a spotter and you don't have someone right behind you, you can't really do much about going to that failure range. I like sometimes training with a partner because they can force you to go through, because they can help you lift the weight up and force you to utilize more of your muscle to maximize the amount of stimulus you can get. But unfortunately, in this case, I was alone, so I couldn't really do much about that. So I decided to do the same thing as the chest flies. I had a drop set. I went, I think it was 40 kilo, and I tried to do the exact same thing, but slow and steady. First, I tried a wider stance because I thought I'd feel my chest more, but for some reason, my chest responds to narrow stance quite a lot. So The narrow stance for me works for the upper chest for some reason, although I feel my triceps working, but the next day after I'm done, my chest is really fatigued.
Okay guys, that was the end of the workout. As you can see, I'm quite pumped. My chest is full. My triceps as well, because I did a bit of triceps at the end, but I didn't record it. But that is the end of the workout. I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, peace.